Today I am going to listen a story about Bloodhunt, the Last Stand. In a post-apocalyptic world ruled by vampires, the sky was a perpetual shade of crimson, and the land lay shrouded in darkness. The vampire overlords had unleashed a deadly virus upon humanity, turning the survivors into cattle, feeding on their blood to sustain their immortal lives. Among the few remaining humans, John Shepherd, a battle-hardened vampire hunter, stood as a beacon of hope. John had witnessed the world crumble, society disintegrate, and loved ones fall to the Vampiric Scourge. He bore the scars of countless battles and carried the weight of a relentless mission to track down and eliminate the master vampire responsible for the apocalypse before he, too, succumbed to the infection. The world was a nightmarish hellscape, with once thriving cities now reduced to ruins. Towering vampire citadels loomed in the distance, casting ominous shadows across the desolate landscape. John's journey was a perilous one, fraught with danger at every turn. Armed with a cache of weapons, including stakes, UV grenades, and a sword forged from silver, he set out on his relentless pursuit. John had heard rumors of a powerful master vampire known as Lord Malachi, who was rumored to possess dark sorcery that kept him one step ahead of his pursuers. His lair, nestled in the heart of the ruined city, was said to be a labyrinth of traps and horrors that only the most skilled and determined could hope to navigate. As John journeyed deeper into the heart of darkness, he encountered other survivors. A group of them had formed a resistance, and their leader, Amelia, a fierce and resourceful woman, joined John on his quest. Together, they faced not only the relentless vampire hordes but also the horrors of the post-apocalyptic world. They fought off grotesque mutants, navigated crumbling structures, and scavenged for supplies. Amelia and John's bond grew stronger with each battle they survived. They shared stories of their pasts, their hopes for a better world, and the nightmares that haunted their dreams. John's determination to end the vampire reign was driven not only by vengeance, but also by the dream of rebuilding a world where humanity could thrive once again. As they neared Lord Malachi's lair, the challenges grew increasingly treacherous. The master vampire had foreseen John's approach and set cunning traps to test his mettle. The duo fought their way through vicious vampire lieutenants, each more monstrous and cunning than the last. The darkness whispered with the sibilant voices of vampires who longed to make John their next meal. In the depths of the vampire citadel, they discovered a hidden chamber filled with ancient texts and forbidden knowledge. It was here that they uncovered the secret to Lord Malachi's power, an artifact known as the Crimson Amulet. This powerful relic granted him dominion over darkness and the ability to control the vampire hordes. With the amulet, he could command the shadows themselves to do his bidding. Armed with this newfound knowledge, John and Amelia pressed on, determined to confront Lord Malachi and end his reign of terror. The final confrontation took place in a grand cathedral where the master vampire awaited them. With the crimson amulet around his neck, he exuded an aura of malevolence, casting a shadow that seemed to stretch infinitely. A fierce battle ensued, with John and Amelia using all their skills and firepower to overcome the vampire lord. The odds were stacked against them, and as the battle raged, John's own infection grew stronger. He could feel the insidious transformation, but his determination burned brighter. In a desperate gambit, he snatched the amulet from Lord Malachi's neck, shattering it and unleashing a burst of blinding light that disintegrated the vampire lord. The world seemed to hold its breath as the oppressive darkness lifted. The surviving vampires fled in fear, their dominion over the world broken. The sun began to peek through the clouds, casting its rays upon the shattered landscape. For the first time in years, humanity had a glimmer of hope. Amelia and John stood victorious, their triumph a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. Though John had been infected, his unyielding will had saved him from becoming a vampire. With Lord Malachi's reign ended, they embarked on a new mission to rebuild the world. They were determined to heal the scars of the apocalypse and ensure that the horrors of the past would never be repeated. Their story became a legend of resilience and courage, inspiring others to stand against the darkness. In a post-apocalyptic world run by vampires, John Shepherd, vampire hunter, had proven that even in the bleakest of times, the strong would survive, and the light of hope would never be extinguished. Hope you like the story. Hit the like button and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and turn on the notification. Thank you.